Hello everybody, welcome to your reading. This will be collective reading for who's coming for you in love. Your next love connection. Collective reading, everyone. It's great to see you back again. If you like this, if you could like, share and subscribe, I would be most grateful. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's see who is coming next in love for my collective viewers. Who is coming next? Alice, who do we have next? What is the next relationship for my viewer? Next in love. So we have healing family issues. Okay, cool. So that immediately tells me that, oh yeah, and keep an open mind is under here. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type. So that tells me that some sort of healing has gone on either with you and them or both of you. I think this is probably childhood trauma, childhood wounds that needed to be healed before this could happen. Keeping an open mind. So if you meet somebody, when you do meet somebody, how can I say this, Alice? I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone, but don't just think, oh no, well, they don't tick that box and they don't tick this box, and just give them a chance, whoever it is. You know, if there's something to like, give them a chance. Obviously, if you meet somebody and you no boxes are ticked, if that makes sense, then fine. But if it's somebody that you think, oh yeah, actually he's quite nice, I quite like him, give him a chance, because, or her, I've said this before, I'll say it again, it's not offensive or anything like that, I will naturally say him because I'm female, but it is energy at the end of the day. So, keep an open mind when you meet this person. So what can we say about this person, Alice? What can we say about this person that our viewer is going to meet? What can we say? Yeah, it even says at the bottom, I didn't actually see that, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, which immediately does tell me that it's to do with family wounds, family healing. If you do have childhood trauma, and a lot of people do, there's no shame or guilt or anything to it, and there are so many people on YouTube that can help you. I always talk about Marissa Peer. I'll try and remember to put a link in to her YouTube channel. She is just amazing. She deals a lot with childhood trauma and how we have learnt behaviour from our parents that actually needn't necessarily be so. Now that's a very sweeping comment, I know, but she has a book out called Tell Yourself a Better Lie, because of the way things have happened to you when you were younger. We perceive it in a way, and then through our lives we learn to look after ourselves. If say our parents, our main caregivers, didn't give what we needed, they didn't give the emotional support that we needed, they weren't there for us, they belittled us, all of that, we start to tell ourselves a lie about things. Well, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, and so on and so forth. I'm not a counsellor at the end of the day, but I have done the healing, and I remember through my healing, and I suddenly thought, oh, I'm not fat, I'm not ugly. But it was the way I perceived the lack of caring from my significant caregivers that made me think that. And as soon as I started to look at that differently, my whole world changed and everything that I believed changed. So it's worth looking at her channel. So justice, yep. King of Pentacles, stability, Seven of, yep, working on this. This needs to be worked on. And the Four of Pentacles. So you need to let go of any preconceived ideas of what love might be. And that again is backing up this. The soulmate may differ. So yeah, thanks, Alice. So, you know, when the next person you meet, the next person, boy, girl, whatever the energy is, and like I say, if there's a couple of books ticked, just sort of go with it for a bit. Don't, I was watching a relationship channel, and there's many of those as well, and I think a lot of us look for the outcome rather than travel the journey. So don't think, well, when you meet someone, could I marry this person? Could I just think to the next date. Well, do I like him enough that I would go on another date? And take it bit by bit and just say, well, yeah, I would actually. I do like him enough to go on another date. So go on the other date, go on the next date, and keep doing it date by date. And I think you'll find that you get further than you probably would have done if you hadn't looked at it that way. Knight of Wands. So someone is coming in after the healing quite quickly. So either you've done the healing or you're about to do the healing. So there's been a lot of reflection on a new beginning. You know it's linked to the healing. You know that you've got to heal the trauma, whether you're doing it now, whether you're going to do it. I do talk a lot about this because I believe it's my mission to help as many people who have gone through the childhood trauma. Yes, I have. I try not to bore you with my story. I'm not here for me, but I hope by telling you bits of my story, it helps you with yours. And that's the only reason I tell you. Yep, Five of Swords. And you see the Five of Swords here, you know, you don't want any more conflict. The swords are down. You don't want, you want peace now and to move on from this, to move on emotionally. So you need to turn your back on the learnt behaviour, on the childhood trauma, and grow emotionally, to bring in the Six of Cups, to bring in the new child. This can be a childhood sweetheart, but this to me in this reading tells me more that let it grow, let it start in that, at that childlike place, and let it grow from there. You know, explore one another together, whoever this person may be. You'll know when they come. And then you have the stability by letting it grow, by letting it manifest together. Yeah, this will be so lovely. You just need to let go of old beliefs. Tell yourself a better lie. Say, I am worthy. I am enough. I'm worthy of love. I deserve love. I'm deserving of love. Everything works out for me. All of these affirmations. Make sure you're vibing high. I always say that. Abraham Hicks always says that. Make sure you're coming from a place of high vibration, because that's what the universe hears. The words that you say mean nothing to the universe. It's the energy behind the words. I hope that makes sense. So that's that. So let's have some more cards. Where should we go now, Alice? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay, yeah, these. I love these cards. Oh, these are really lovely. Loving cards. I'm getting a really good feel of who this next person is for you. I hope this speaks to someone, because this is just this new relationship is coming from a place of healing. It's coming from a place of you are grown. It's like you've been the caterpillar, you've been in the cocoon, you're ready to be the butterfly now. Spread your wings for that lovely new beginning. Yep. Collaboration. You've collaborated with the universe. You've worked together with the universe. And Three of Cups. So you might meet this person on a night out, a place where you know, you're having a good time. Friends, maybe someone brings somebody to a friend's get together. Oh gosh, the Lovers. You can't make this up. And the Ace of Swords, a new beginning, clarity. This is amazing. And the oh my God, look, the Emperor. And again, this is energy specific. This is your Emperor again. Out of this healing, out of doing the work, healing the wounds. And I've got a funny feeling you've both done this. I think this person who you're going to meet has also had woundings, maybe not childhood, maybe they had a bad marriage, maybe they've come out of a bad marriage, but both of you have had reason to work on yourself, to heal yourself. And that's what's going to make this such a beautiful connection, because you are emotionally mature now to take this to the next level. I'm so excited for you. This is amazing. What can we say, Alice, to help our viewer going forward? How can we end this reading? Which cards do you want me to? Okay, cool. Yeah, we normally do use these, to be fair. Oh no. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll take these first. So I have a couple of these and a couple of those. Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is just lovely. The energy I'm getting off this is just, it's like you're just going to fit together. You're just going to be like the two jigsaw puzzles. The missing piece in your jigsaw puzzle is just going to fit into place. Amazing. So I just want two of these, Alice. What else can we tell the viewer to help them with this new partnership? Okay, there we go. Mirroring, shared feelings, reflection. There we are. So I do believe you both have done the mirror work. You've the mirror work, the healing, intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Yeah, you've both done the spiritual work. You're both listening to your intuition. You're ready. You're ready now. You have this inner knowing of going forward. And then two more out of this one, please, Alice. Two more. Yeah. So you have it. Yeah, it looks to me like you've got pretty similar wounding, and now you're using your intuition. You can see this in the rest of this reading. What else can we say? A challenge, crisis, so, and relief. So yeah, you have had challenges, you have been in a place of crisis, but now the relief is coming through the wound, through the healing. Three of these, okay. Through the healing, you've faced the challenge, you've faced the crisis, and now the relief is there. And justice will triumph. Look at this. Divine justice will triumph from the injustice of the childhood trauma, of the past. And one more. A course of training, education. You've done it. You've done the healing. You've read the books, watched the podcast. You've just done it, and this crisis is now over, and you are ready to seek this wonderful new relationship. Your Emperor is here after the Three of Swords, after the inner reflection. Your Emperor is here with his cup of love. Absolutely amazing. I really hope this speaks to at least one of you, some of you. Like I say, if you like this video, if it resonates, if you could like, share and subscribe, that would be amazing. And I will see you again next time. Thank you so much.